A new Morning Consult poll out today shows that 38% of Americans believe that Congress should start impeachment proceedings against the president, and 48% believe that Congress should not. In a new article in GQ entitled "The Political Costs of Not Impeaching Trump," former Senate staffer Adam Jentleson writes, Richard Nixon's approval rating was at 65% when his impeachment process began, and only 19% of the public supported his impeachment. By the end, the numbers had flipped. His approval was 24%, and support for impeachment was 57%. Tonight, when an Indiana voter asked Senator Elizabeth Warren about impeachment, she said this.
The Mueller report came out, and the afternoon it came out, I sat down and started reading it. And I read it all afternoon, and I read it all night, and I read it into the next morning, all 448 pages. I got to the end, and there were three things that are just, man, there's no avoiding them. Part one, a hostile foreign government attacked our 2016 elections for the purpose of getting Donald Trump elected. Part two, then candidate Donald Trump welcomed that help. And part three, when the federal government tried to investigate part one and part two, Donald Trump, as president, delayed, deflected, moved, fired, and did everything he could to obstruct justice. If he were any other person in the United States, based on what's documented in that report, he would be carried out in handcuffs. Now, I took an oath of office, not to Donald Trump, not to any president. I took an oath of office to the Constitution of the United States of America. And that Constitution says no one is above the law, including the President of the United States. I get that this is politically tough. I get it. But some things are bigger than politics. And this matters for our democracy, not just now, but under the next president and the next president and the next president. We have a constitutional responsibility here, and that's to start those impeachment proceedings.